Get it.
What's up, man? Hey, yeah.
Good to meet you, brother. Yeah, welcome to the team, dude.
I'm not scared for Nick's chest workout. I heard a lot of different things. Yet to see my chest workout though.
Either start with push-ups or flies, and then if you're going some sort of pressing movement, and then kind of free for all.
I do the same thing, like exhaust. You know, I usually do push-ups and dips.
Okay.
Superset that, and then go into either incline bench or dumbbell. I don't really like barbell.
Yeah, same. I'm dumbbell guy too. So we're kicking off with some pre-exhaustion. We're gonna do a superset between push-ups and flies before we go into the main compound movement, which today's workout is going to be a dumbbell chest press. We really don't have a strict game plan for this workout. It's just high volume, high intensity, a lot of exhaustion, a lot of reps, big pumps, big weights, big dudes, hybrid. Fuck yeah.
Stay hybrid, baby.
All right, so now going to our main power exercise of flat dumbbell press. We have that pre-exhaust, get it really pumped up the chest. So now that we can utilize everything that we just worked for and channel it all into the chest. Might be a little weaker at times, but if you're hybrid, you're not.
I personally love pre-exhaustion for every body part, whether I'm doing legs, back, chest, shoulders. I always start off with pre-exhaustion. I just feel like I get a whole lot more out of the workout.
Yeah, if you get the blood flowing and you get that pump in there, you just utilize that power exercise way more. If you just jump straight into flat, I'm not feeling my chest at all.
Especially for like hypertrophy and bodybuilding, getting blood into that muscle, you know, a lot of it is volume and intensity. So like we're not necessarily going for power and strength, but it's mainly just like getting blood in the muscle, hypertrophy, high volume, breaking down those muscle fibers. Pre-exhaustion is gonna help with that. Work, baby. Woo!
That was the first set.
Ah, that feels good. Striation.
That BPN lighting goes nutty.
The contrast between my skin and Ian's skin is quite dramatic. I feel so pasty. So this is something that Fonz do. We're gonna do this for our last set. We're gonna go a bit heavier to start, as many reps as possible, and then a drop set at around, you said like 60 to 70%?
60 to 70% of that top weight. He was doing 100, but that was for 10 reps. So let's say you go up to 125 for 5 to 6.
I'll go to 120s. I know what I can handle right now. I'll go to 120s.
And then drop to like 80, something that's like pretty light that you could probably get for 20 reps, but it's just full range of motion. You're connecting the chest, and it's just like focusing on every little mechanics that you want to on a regular set.
Okay, that's what we'll do. Last set. I'll go to 120, see how many reps I can do that for, and then drop to 80s. It's all like right here.
Yeah,
the scariest part is it's not like you're like, all right, is this gonna either drop in my face or it's gonna rip my chest off?
somehow I'm safe every time.
So we're doing plate loaded chest press. It's gonna be this first set at least. Fonz is running this one. This first set is an AMRAP. I just did 15 reps and then it was 10 partial reps at the end. It's pretty much you got nothing left in your chest after a set. We're doing 2 of these.
Yeah.
That's good. It's a really good setup. All right, slow-mo shot coming at you guys right now. Bear and Fonz. I see, like, me, Ian, and Jordan spent so much time in this gym alone at night during prep. It's fucking vibe.
Yeah.
Range is like, I like screamo, like a lot of punk stuff. Else in the country when I'm driving. The music I like is like such a broad range. I can usually like love a lot of different stuff. I saw you posted like when you were getting cold plunge yesterday.
Yeah.
Like the song in the background was like Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey Giant.
Yeah, yes. I searched them and I was listening to them today.
Oh, really?
I like that vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. I like folk country. I like Zach Bryan, Tyler Childers.
Yeah.
I'm not really like a country. I mean, I'll vibe to it, especially like being in Texas. It's a vibe.
Dude, there's this one venue out in New Braunfels called White Water Amphitheater.
Yeah.
It's a really good like venue to go to. There's some cool country artists to go there. It's pretty vibey.
Do you know any artists out here? I mean, you know, everyone knows that you're in Austin, so I'm sure people are like, yo, I know Zach Bryan hit you up.
There's not a ton of artists out here. I mean, there were a shit ton in Nashville. I was like connecting with all the artists in Nashville. Like, I did some runs with like John Langston, a lot of the country dudes out there. But like surprisingly, there's not as many artists down here. All right, so we're wrapping up chest right now. Last set of chest flies. Finishing the chest portion of this workout with just 3 sets, as many reps as possible. Chest flies, pushing as much volume into these babies right here as possible to wrap it up. But Fonz recently exited the military, Coast Guard, July, correct?
Yeah.
Left in July, transitioned out in July. Recently moved to Austin like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Started a run club in Austin, Raw Dog Run Club, and he just signed with BPN. So as I'm hitting this last set, I kind of want him just like talk to you guys about how you found hybrid athlete training, the combination of running and lifting. Not sure if it like started in the military or if it was after military, but love for you to explain why.
Yeah, Nick doesn't even know the journey yet either. So
share it with me, baby.
So all right, yeah, I just spent 4 years in the military and the Coast Guard, and honestly, during that time, I wasn't into hybrid training at all. I was one of those guys that's like marathon, no, never. But in the last 2 years of my military contract, I did 2 bodybuilding competitions in the National Confederation of OCB.
Natural Pro.
Yeah, and so in the first one, I won novice, and then I was like, all right, I'm hungry, you know, competed at 20 years old, went again at 21, won that show, so I'm a natural pro bodybuilder in the OCB Confederation. And then after that, I was like, bodybuilding just too easy. Like, it was just no fun showing up to the gym and just getting the same old pump over and over. And I was scared of running, you know, it was like, do the shit that scares you. Like, you know what, never ran over 4 miles in my life, I'm gonna run a marathon in 2 months. Exactly 60 days out, I remember. But my story was I got out of the military in July, and I went and backpacked Europe for 3 months. I just gave away everything, rented out my house. I was living in Virginia at the time. I got out of the military on Friday, had a flight to Spain on Saturday, and spent 3 months out there living out of a backpack. And then the week that I came back, drove back from Virginia to California, and I was like, all right, 60 days, let's go run a marathon in Hawaii. And yeah, rest is history. Ran my first marathon, 3:55. And mind you, I'm 5'10", I'm 193 pounds. During Europe, I was 200 pounds. I had a couple bulk phases of 210, and if you know, at 5'10", that's pretty hefty. You know, I did not look like anything I look like now.
Are you 193 right now?
Yeah.
You're a lean 193.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth on bulks and cuts for a bit, so I feel like I got some good muscle maturity, but I feel heavy, man. But if I could drop down a bit, I know I could get faster. So honestly, I started running September, October. So yeah, now I have 2 marathons under my belt. Run the Austin Marathon 2 weeks ago. So yeah, 2 marathons under my belt. Got to run the Sydney Marathon in Australia. And yeah, so essentially I started hybrid training just because it fucking scared me. Now we're hybrid, shooting for a sub 330 while maintaining the mass and hybrid training like a bodybuilder every single day, not changing anything other than just ripping miles. So
do you want to run sub 3 ever?
I do, yeah. I feel like I could get like a sub 315 because what had happened in the Austin Marathon, I was running a 740 or 730 through mile 15, and I didn't take my training seriously because I went to Hawaii, took 3 weeks off, and then I moved here, so that was like another week, 2 weeks, and I just didn't take it seriously, and I just did it because I was like, okay, I'm in Austin, let me just rip it because it's like hometown. So I cramped on mile 15 to where it was like, but I kept running till 20 with 8:30 pace, and then I just physically just like gave out. So I know that it was in me because during that whole time, my beats per minute was probably 170 at 740, so like I could ramp it up even more.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that comes with just like experience of running, miles, time on feet, but you could definitely get a sub 3 Might take a few attempts and a few reps, but like if you want to do a sub 3, we should choose like a fast course and set the goal and go fucking crush it.
I feel like I could do it.
Let's do it.
I know I could get a sub 330 in Australia. Honestly, I don't even know the course, but I'm running Hawaii again, and that course was money. It was easy, maybe like 2 hills, but other than that, it was fine. So sub 330, but honestly, I thought I was shooting for a 430 on my first marathon, then I got a 355, and I was like, this is easy. Especially I get a coach, because I've just been ripping it on my own. Like
I should cue you up with Jeff, who's Jeff Cunningham. He's my running coach.
Okay.
He's the running coach for BPN.
Hell yeah.
I should link you up with him. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to Mount Everest next week, but after that, let's rip some.
Just going. Hey, just like next weekend I might be in town, but I might also be in Everest. So I'll let you know. That's growth, baby. The workout isn't done yet. Now we're gonna finish with push-ups and pull-ups.
All right, is that all she wrote?